You're live. Okay. I think this is live. Good morning, good evening, everybody. If you're here. Hey, Tito. Tito, can you hear me okay? Give me a shoots or a what's up or a hello. My first time doing this type of YouTube streaming, so I don't know if my microphone is working or not. Dun, dun, dun. We'll start in a couple of minutes. Maybe I'll put that in the chat. Can you hear me okay? Dun, dun, dun. If you can hear me, this is Sunday Morning Songs. Kobe Kara from Kobe. I see you and hear you. Beautiful. Thank you, Tito. I feel you, Tito. I don't see you, but I can feel your presence. So thank you for being here. We're going to get started because I don't like to be late. And BGM is off. So glad that you can hear. I know there's a few people here. I'm not sure who is here, but this will be recorded and put on YouTube later. So those that are watching later, thank you for watching as well. And yeah, so this is just a impromptu kind of last minute live performance in support of a new album I recently released called Waiting for the Wave. Let me pump that into the chat. If you want to download or stream it, one of those things. I spent the last couple of months working on it here at home, and I feel really good about it. So I'd like to share it with you, and I think I'll just play most of the songs on it today. And what else is going on? This is kind of the notebook that I made for the record. Waiting for the Wave, so all the lyrics and stuff are here. Thank you, Tito. And yeah, you can get it at YouTube or not at Bandcamp if you like, and someday it'll be on streaming services. But not super concerned about that right now. So Bandcamp is where it's at right now. It's on its little special platform. So let's jump in. If anyone does have any questions throughout, I am a huge fan of questions, so we can answer those, or you can always email me and ask questions too. So, all right, Sunday Morning Songs, Waiting for the Wave edition. We'll start off with the Sunday Morning Songs song. Here we go. Hello, hello, 1, 2, 3. Hello, hello, it's you and me. It's Sunday morning. It's time for some songs. Hello, hello, ABC. Let's learn to speak more openly on Sunday mornings. It's time for some songs. So welcome to Sunday Morning Songs, everybody. This is a song from Waiting for the Wave. It's called the opening track, called The North Shore. Here we go. There's a sadness in my mind that I'm not sure how to define. And last night I was dreaming, you were dreaming that you were still mine. You came up to my front door and said, let's get out of here and go explore. So we hopped in your car, headed towards the North Shore. When we got to I-35, I whispered in your ear, I'm glad I'm still alive. But without you by my side, I'm not sure how long I'd survive. And the moment we arrived, you said, look up at all the stars in the sky. There's something out there this time, we're gonna make it through the night. the madness inside this brain that I've never been quite sure how to contain. And the dream I thought you were having, well, it no longer remains. And now I'm riding on this plane into an endless cloud of rain. And when I land, I'll revisit all the pain while I ride on an empty train. But if that's the only reason you came, I hope it turns out all the same. 'Cause I was once living on the same island, full of shame. So that was the North Shore, a song I wrote way back in 2015. Part of that song was written in my sister's living room, the first verse, and then I finished it in Kobe. So it took a while to finish that one, but yeah, a two-part song really. Yeah, so here we are. This next one is called I Hope You Understand. Try and get it as close to perfect as I can today. I hope you understand when I held your hand that it made me feel like a brand new man, and I completely get I never had much of a plan. Only thing on my mind was going back to Japan, and I didn't mean to make you sad or mad, but your forgiveness is all that I can ask. Oh, time moves on like the beat of a drum. You have seemed to find that special someone, and I unravel the blue sweater come undone, and I dream of the waves crashing under the sun. Oh, I hope you understand when I held your hand that it made me feel like a brand new man. Whew, okay. Nice. It is 9:08 in the morning in Japan. もう9時8分。ちょっと早いけど、頑張ります。I'll try my best. It is a beautiful day here. The sun is shining. It's a little bit cloudy. I hope it is nice where you are. And if you're watching this in like 10 years down the road and it's August and hot, I hope you're staying cool wherever you are. So future you, future me. This next one is called the Literature Review. So a literature review is something I had to write when I was in graduate school, and it was the most arduous task I've ever had to try and accomplish writing-wise in my life. But I knew I had to write it to graduate, and I put a lot of time and effort into it. And as I was writing it, I knew for my future I had to write it to make, a better life for myself. So, and then during writing that song, or during writing that literature review, I completed this song. And it's kind of about that process of writing and then dreaming about what you can do after you finish something. So yeah, this is the literature review, the third or fourth track on the new record. So here we go. I'll review the literature just to see what I can find, to quote or paraphrase what was on the author's mind. We'll wait for the washback to come at us like the feedback of a spar hawk guitar, cut to tape in a church on an 8-track. And I would love to meet you on the beach in the Pacific, and I'll be more specific. Would be a place that we both miss, with sunset and a soft kiss as the sun begins to drift. We get lost in the contrast of all the lonely tourists as you adjust your eye to the twilight frame and explain the exposure. Try and conjure up some story of why I had to leave her. See, it's 'cause I'm here with you now on the beach sunsets, trying to sort through these feelings of hope, pain, shame, fear, and regret. Woo! So I'll review the literature just to see what I can find, to quote or paraphrase what was on the author's mind. And that was a literature review. Something that really changed my life completely, writing that. So that was that. And yes, my friend Tito, that was and a reference to the great one and only Alan Sparhawk in that song. I somehow was able to work that into a lyric. And as maybe people know, Duluth is near and dear to my heart, where we went to university. And Alan Sparhawk, has been a huge influence of mine. So to reference him in a song was like, wow, that's pretty important for me to shout out to him every time I play that one. And I think they did record in a church too, probably not to an 8-track, but that's the fantasy of that song. But moving along, this next one is really the first song I attempted to write about sociolinguistics. It's about something called the Northern Cities Vowel shift, how our language and how the way we speak is always changing and shifting, and how this brilliant sociolinguist, his name is William Labov, did some studies on how vowels, especially in the northern part of the United States and I think southern Canada, how vowels are changing, and how words like bus and boss, like the bus you ride and the boss you have at work, are kind of merging together as these vowels shift. So it's kind of fascinating to me how important it is to understand that the way people speak really depends on where they're from, and how much that ties into our identities as well, and where we live, and how we're comfortable to speak it, and the importance of giving people those identities as well as listeners. So this song's about the Northern Cities vowel shift, and kind of about language and identity in general. And it was probably one of the first love songs that I've ever written that's not really a love song. So I was kind of proud of myself for shifting away from the romantic side of love songwriting and writing more about something a little bit different. So a good challenge. But yeah, this is called the Northern Cities Vowel Shift. It goes a little something like this. If my AIOUs no longer seem to exist, we can blame it on the Northern Cities vowel shift. But my meaning stays the same, and it's with you I hope to remain. So let's let our vernacular change. It's out of our control anyway, and it's through the words I speak that I find my identity. And if it were up to me, well, the dictionary would have just one page, you see, and on it would read that it's okay to speak in the way that sets you free. So thank you for letting me mix language in my speech and share this expertise as we all continue to seek. Okay, awesome. That was the Northern Cities Vowel Shift. Again, all these are on the new record called Waiting for the Wave. I'm going to play a couple more. Don't want to go too late on the Sunday morning. Keeping it short today. But we'll do a couple new ones off the record, and then I'll end with a brand new one. So, but let's do like 2 or 3 more. I don't know. see how it goes. But this next one's a brand new one that I wrote while recording the record. My brilliant friends in this band called Little Lebowski Urban Achievers, which I had the honor to be their drummer for a couple 3 years back in the early 2000s. They put out a new record recently, and I was trying to cover one of their songs, and I couldn't quite figure it out, but I took 4 of those chords and made my own song. So this is, in a way, this is a Little Lebowski Urban Achievers song, and also an Arthur Conrad song. So thank you for those chords to my friends in that band, and keep doing what you're doing. Well, this one's called If I Get Better. It goes a little something like this. 2, 3. If I get better at this guitar, would you hold my hand as we walk through the park? I will teach our children the alphabet, how to count to 10. It's ABC, it's 1, 2, 3, really as simple as my love for thee when we were 33, and I wasn't placing many bets, but I'll bet on you till you're 92. Help to tie your New Balance shoes. I was once told it's probably better not to have any regrets. If I get better at this guitar, would you hold me under the Hubbard stars? I will teach our children the alphabet, how to count to 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. And yeah, I think we'll start to wind down the songs today. I want to kind of shift. I want to do, like, this record was very humbling and challenging to write, and it kind of documented the last 6 years of my life or so in various stages of life. And a while ago, I wrote this song called Photo for a Kyle and Como project that my dear friend Como from Kobe and I recorded and released a couple of years ago. And the song Photo on there was a bit, it's kind of more of a somber song, searching and, one of those reflective tunes. And I kind of wanted to revisit it and make it a little bit more, not happy, but kind of a little bit more relatable in a joyful way. So this song, I put the capo way up here and kind of made it sound like an ukulele. 5, 6, 7, 8, and but this one's called Photo Redeveloped, and we'll do this one and one more, and then I think we'll call it a morning. But yeah, this is Photo Redeveloped, and I want to thank my good friend Como for helping me write this one and to complete it. And maybe we'll play this new version together someday. So yeah, Photo Redeveloped. I'll try and remember it. 7, 8, here we go. Sometimes they're black and white, occasionally they're colorful and bright. From time to time I just let the camera decide. So take my hand, let's go outside into the streets, we'll try to find some light. It's just me and you and the shopping arcade tonight. Well, now and then they're all black and white, and every so often they're full of color and light. And off and on I can't seem to get the frame just right. And if you take a photo right by my side, my heart will start to feel free and light. But if you cannot, it's okay, I understand, I probably won't mind. But deep down, I'm really lonely inside, so I search for that moment like a record to find. I like to pause, I take a photo, and then I close my eyes. You see, on occasion, all I see is black and white. Other Sometimes I see nothing but color in life. Once in a while I turn off my mind. The camera decide. Here we go. Sometimes they're black and white. Occasionally they're colorful and bright. From time to time, I just totally screwed up this song, and it's okay. I messed that up because it says your connection is unstable. Got into my head. But that song is okay to mess up because, hey, we can't always do it. So I don't know if this is even still streaming. If it is, thank you for being here. If it's not, I'm going to play one more. And hopefully someone can hear it. It's a brand new song. And yeah, totally fine if the stream died. That happens. But this one is a brand new song called I Met You at a Preschool. And it's still a work in progress, but we'll try it and say goodbye for the day. So again, if you can still hear me, thank you for being here. If you can't, well, I'll still play the song anyway. So here we go. Thank you, Tito. No leg. Nice. All right, so you can hear this. I'll just keep playing this over and over until I get comfortable enough to start singing. Again, a brand new song. Maybe not even be an Arthur Conrad song. I'm not sure. Could be a Boundary Water song, Tito. You never know. But here we go. We'll try and sing it. I met you at a preschool on a Thursday afternoon. I thought you were pretty cool. I'd like to walk with you, stare at the moon. You asked me lots of questions about this university. I'd love to tell you more about it. What's your line? You can always text me. Then we met up on a Saturday, walked from the mountains down to the bay. I gave you a camera, we took photos so the images would stay. And our hearts and minds forever, shutter speeds adjust into the night sky. Drive On to Me's a song I really like, it reminds me of how I felt that day. Like a child at your preschool, who could never really follow all the rules, and just wants to go home to be with her mom and dad. And the C at the end, I missed it. Kangai sugita kara. So that was the so going on. That is a new song that, yeah, is still in the work in progress. But yes, thank you so much, everybody, for being here today. And this was fun and interesting. Sunday morning. So let me just check the chat. There was a question. Can you hear me okay? That was my question, and I got that answer. Yay! And the Sparhawk talk, yes, an Alan reference. Absolutely, Tito. So thank you for all the chats, Tom. And again, super appreciate you being here. Again, the record is available. I will try my best to self-promote myself here. It's available online. You can stream it or you can buy it if you like. And yeah, more to come. I think there'll be more music soon. More Sunday morning songs, hopefully next Sunday. And maybe I'll just do it live from now on. I'm not sure. This was pretty much the same thing I do anyway. So have a great week. Be well. And I love you all. So take good care. And ending the stream. Mata ne.